Hey, Kay, what's going on up here?
So we blew a seal.
Yes, nicely.
These trucks have a variable valve timing. This is a 2013 Ford Raptor. And for the VVT Solenoid, the variable valve timing solenoid, there's a seal that goes around it right down here on the head cover. Last night we were running through the woods, and luckily enough, Ryan from Savage Off-Road looked at the ground and saw oil on the ground. He was like, wait a minute, somebody's leaking. Thank you so much, Ryan from Savage Off-Road. Looking at it, it's this seal that's down here in the valve cover, and it's an easy fix. We just have to fix it. So we came over here to the Napa in Hamburg, PA, Pennsylvania, and they had the seal that we need. It's Dorman, actually in this case, Fel-Pro ES 71426, and we got brake clean so that we can clean the area around it. We got a custom-made seal driver, also an oil pressure sending unit socket that happens to be the exact same diameter as this seal that was hanging on the shelf. We're gonna try to get it out of there with these hooks, although I think the plastic on this is probably gonna fail. So once we get this in there to pull it out, we're probably gonna end up putting vice grips on there to yank this seal out. You could also do the old trick with a wood screw and pull that out maybe. I don't know. We're going to use the tools that we have available here in the parking lot of wherever we're at, and we're going to see if we can replace this seal so that we can go back out and go have fun at Ralph's Creek. So, wish us luck.
So we thought we would make this video because in our research, it doesn't seem like there's any video up on YouTube that shows how to replace the seal. So AK is going to walk us through it as we learn how to do it too.
So first off, we're going to take off this boot right here, and maybe this will come off. That goes over it. There we go. And the way that that comes off is you just push this little clip over, and that'll let it come off of there. And this one plugs in into the valve cover right there, and this is vacuum for your brake lines, so don't forget to hook that stuff back up. And then this comes out of the way, and where we're going to is this right here. Can you see that? Where I'm pointing to?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. So this seal inside of here is the cause of all of our woes. And this clip, push this clip in, push the connector in towards the valve, and then you can pull it back out of there as well. So this seal and how it goes in, it's sitting inside of the head like this. If it was sitting in there like this, we would have a problem, because that would mean the seal needs to come in from the other side. In this case though, we're going to try to pull it out of there, and then we can hopefully put that socket on there, drive this thing in there straight. When we pull it out, we're going to make sure and take some oil and lube this up so that we don't tear the seal. You never want to slide it in dry, and that's a tip that you can just keep with you for the rest of your life. So we're going to try to slide this thing in. We got 2 shots at this. I think these are the only 2 seals in Pennsylvania that we were able to find, and they sell them for both sides. So we're going to hopefully pull this other one out, slide this one in, good to go, maybe 2 minutes. We'll see. All right, so we're gonna hit this with some brake clean. Please come out of there easy. You're not gonna get that lucky. Pry this down, wire out up here, which looks like it was the inner seal around the sensor. Go, so that doesn't go down inside of there. Little hook to get underneath there and just pull up. Long AK. All right, so we almost got this thing out of here. The hook or the pick set that we bought, it keeps bending trying to get this out of there because there's a lot of pressure on it, but it's out. And that's it right there.
All right.
And the problem that we had,
Yeah, let's recap this.
is the angle on this hook kept opening up when we tried to put pressure on it. So what I was doing was bending this back down so I could get enough purchase on the back side of this seal to be able to lift the seal out of there. So seal is out now.
And it took us all of about 15 minutes, I think.
It wasn't too bad.
Just be patient, wear gloves, don't bash your hands.
You'll get the point.
Yeah.
The seals that I bought, or I mean the seals, my hand seals, the latex gloves are real thin. So I'm gonna put on a fresh set of gloves, always use protection, and put on a fresh set of gloves, and then we'll do this again.
So we went back and forth on this seal as to whether we're going to put some gasket maker on it too, or do anything to make sure it stays sealed. But in light of we may have to take this off in the field again, we opted just to lube it up with a little bit of clean engine oil.
So opened up some engine oil, lubed it up.
So the tricky part now is to try to get that thing to seat evenly so it doesn't go on cockeyed.
We didn't know if we were going to need a socket or whatever to go in there, but it turns out you can just push it in mostly with your fingers, and then we'll use this socket.
27 millimeter.
This is a 27 millimeter Husky. I'm going to move that camera back out of the way, and all we're going to do is use this to take it down to flush. Just tap it in. You can probably use whatever you want, but this is what we have. So, the hose clamp on the ground. So when we saw this oil leak, we thought it was going to ruin our weekend. If you can find this seal though, it's super easy to replace and put in.
$6 is a good idea just to have one in anyway.
Yep. Or two. One for your buddy.
Man, I think that's it. I think we're there. I'm gonna see if I can get it just a little bit deeper.
See where we're at right now on this. See that?
Get in there to this. You know, you got to find the right angle to hit it at. That's it right there.
It's in?
Yep, let's plug it in. Let's go wheel. Let's go have fun. That was easy. Nowhere near as bad as I thought it was gonna be. All right.
All right. And just reverse what you did, taking it apart. And now it's probably a good time to clean your intakes too.
Would have been a good time for that.
Okay, so this is what the seal looks like after our invasive pulling of it. Not gonna be able to use that again. And then you can get this at Napa Auto Parts. It's a Fel-Pro ES71426. They come in package of 2. May want to buy 4. Hang on to some for your wheeling partners.